Chris, what?
Well, that's a great start to the video. Hey guys, my name is Kristen and I'm going to talk to you today about why I went vegan. There's just so much to talk about, so let's get started. The first reason that I would like to say is the reason that I went vegan is because of the animals. I've watched several videos, documentaries about how they're treated in the industries, and I just don't feel like I have to participate in that just for the simple satisfaction of my taste buds when there's so many other options. But so I see animals as friends. They're not food to me. If you could have a dog or a cat and maintain or grow a relationship with them, then you could do the same thing with a cow, a pig, a chicken, any of those things. I know it sounds crazy, but think of it this way. We're in America. It's a culture. If you abuse a dog, you would go to jail. If you abuse a cow, you probably would not go to jail, because in China, they skin dogs alive, and that's crazy to us. But in China, it's normal. By the way, they do a lot for fur too. So if you buy fur, it could be a dog. You never know. But I see it as equality. I don't see myself as superior to the animals. I don't see why I have to exploit another animal for my selfishness. Learn how to talk, Chris. What? Anyways, discrimination and feminism, it's very relatable to the way that we discriminate amongst animals, and also racism as well. All these things relate to equality. So if you're a feminist, I would suggest looking at the concepts that you're really gravitating towards and the purpose that you want to be a feminist, or the purpose that you want to go against racism. All these things relate to animals and discrimination. The second reason I do it is because of love. I would love to teach people compassion and how we are all God's creation. Nature is God's creation. Creatures are God's creation. We are God's creation. We're just different species, different levels of it. And I would like for you to have compassion towards these beings and understand that we are all brought onto this earth for a reason, and we all deserve to live just as much as humans do. Which is why I have Earthling on my shoulder, because we are all Earthlings. We all live on the earth. One who inhabits the earth. Talking about the earth, our planet, it's a big factor in the reason that I also went vegan, because there's just so many reasons to go vegan. Basically, a lot of environmental organizations fail to acknowledge that animal agriculture is the #1 reason for deforestation, methane in the atmosphere, which is greenhouse emissions, all the world's hunger that goes on, because all the grains that are being fed to the cows and the animals, all those grains could be going to people that are starving. But instead, what are we doing? We're feeding the animals just so we could feed us, because we have more money. The fourth reason is for health. And you know that saying, you are what you eat. So I don't want to be a graveyard for flesh and different animals, because then I'll feel like death. I'll feel depressed. I mean, you can go about it in a bunch of different ways, but when I eat raw foods and vegetables, when I eat stuff that come from the ground, I feel good. It just makes me feel amazing. And just think about it, commercials. When you look at the TV, you look at a double cheeseburger from McDonald's with an extra patty, a large soda, and a bag of fries. And then the next commercial you see is medicine for diabetes, medicine for heart problems, I don't know, all these different things that are just ironic. They bounce off each other, and it's a cycle that's just ongoing, and people don't realize it. And we're slowly getting there, of course. Veganism is a revolution, and not only veganism, just all these things, like, people are becoming more aware, and that's what my purpose, I find, is to be. I would like to inform people. And a lot of people find it annoying, you know, when you become vegan, you just want to spread it to everybody, and it's crazy, and oh my god, I don't know, just, they're annoyed, obviously. which is why I try to lead by example, and I'd rather post something on YouTube, so it's your decision if you want to find out about this information or not. And if a conversation comes up about veganism, I'll talk about it. But I've tried to limit who I talk to about it, because some people get offended and some people think that you're attacking them. But those are my 4 basic reasons. In a broad sense, obviously, there's just so many reasons, a million reasons to go vegan, but I wrote it down. It was animals are friends, not food, love for the planet, for future generations, for your children, for your children's children. Think about it that way. If we're destroying the earth from eating meat right now, you're not going to feel it, obviously, but future generations will. And also for the health. There's vegan bodybuilders. Oh my god, vegan gains. Where to get your protein? I get my protein from black beans, garbanzo beans, rice, couscous, quinoa, bananas. Carb the fuck up. I don't want to have a restriction on my diet when I could eat as much as I want. You don't understand how much I eat. I don't think you realize how I feel. Wow. Okay, I'll stop it right here.
Bye.